Hey, what's going on, people? Hey, gang. I'm so happy I'm on time for the first time ever for Val's show. Well, welcome on time. Thank you for being on time. Hey, even if you were late, um, I was late for my own fucking show last week. Last week, I was a full half hour late for my own goddamn show. So, you are fine. Even if you were late, you would have every excuse. Hi, Kari. Man, I'm gonna try and pronounce names. We all gotta know. We all gotta know. Look, I'm not a namesmith. I haven't worked in the name mines for long. My father is not a namesman. I don't know. I'm like I'll be good enough at names, but if I screw up your name, then please phonetically type it out. If I screw it up when I address you, refer to you, whatever, um, please respectfully just let me know so I don't fuck it up. What's up, you guys? Huh? Little fucking gabagool, huh? What's a fucking gabagool around here? Kari, cool, I got it right. Let me fix my monitor. Trying to get an angle here. Because I hate this thing, you know? What am I, fucking Mario Kart? What is this? A little steering wheel? What is this thing? $10 to whoever can guess what this little thing is. It feels like a fucking go-kart wheel. My screen name is very clearly pronounced Steve Dave. Steve Dave. Based on the spelling. I don't get that. I don't understand. I don't know. I'm just gonna scroll on by that. Um, by the way, the answer was it's like the little spittle thing, the spittle protector. So that it's a joke. Sorry, no jokes. Jokes are not allowed. I don't know if you're familiar with the show, Leather Jacket Bear. I've seen your name. I've seen you around these parts. I've seen that bear prowling around. Jokes are not allowed here. I don't know what you expect this show to be. It is not the place nor the time for humor, for jokes, for japes, for chortles, for snickers, for guffaws, for chuckles. Oh yeah, I guard the door? Fuck yeah, dude. We have a fucking bouncer up in here. And they're a bear. That's pretty cool. What kind of can you tell me real quick what kind of bear are you? Joke freeze zone? Oh no, put them jokes on ice, baby. We got some ice cold jokes. This episode is brought to you by a nice, refreshing ice cold joke. Get it in the summertime, get it in the wintertime if you love being frigid. If you have an icy sense of humor, this is the episode for you. We're gonna be icy as shit. North American grizzly, hell yeah. Slightly bigger than average by about half a foot. So 8.5 feet tall. My goodness. Lord of mercy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, my face is shiny as shit. But, hey, it's the joke freeze zone. It's also the no makeup zone today. That's right. No fucking makeup Val. It is hot as a motherfucker in here. Give me some. It sounds like a plot where the Joker teams up with Mr. Freeze. That sounds like an episode of Batman the Animated Series. Joke Freeze Zone. Look at us collaborating. This is the spirit. This is the true spirit of Val Unleashed. Is collaboration, interaction, because God knows I got to fill an hour somehow. And God also knows I ain't exactly professional. I don't exactly prepare for stuff. I don't exactly even fucking prepare material when I go on stage. Sometimes I just pluck it out of my head, the things I want to talk about in whatever order I choose. I'm doing the Chris Farley bit. I don't know if anybody remembers this. um Anyways, no makeup day. Make some noise in the chat if you're not wearing any goddamn makeup. I just saw the viewer count take a massive dip. What just happened? I shouldn't be watching. I'm gonna cover it up. I'm not gonna watch that anymore. But I need to know how many people I'm talking to. Of course, watched Farley in college. Yeah, Farley was a goddamn genius. You know, I read his. Well, I'm sure he has like a million biographies, but I read the biography with all the people in his life. Like it was like composed of interviews and shit from everybody. This fan is gonna blow this hair into my mouth for a full hour. I'm just gonna pop it back. Just pop it back, Val. Yeah, there we go. Now I got shiny face. Half shine. What the fuck half shine is going on here? In your 50s, Kari. I said the same thing. I'm on time. Look at all of us being on time. Y'all are more professional than me. Who was here last week when I totally blundered myself? I blundered all up in my trousers. I blundered up and down my trow. And as an old cis man, I never learned to use makeup. You look great with and without it. Oh, jeez. Fuel Squeaky. Thank you. I'm just gonna call you Squeaky. Thank you, Squeaky. Full confession, you guys. All right, let's get into it. That was a long fucking intro. Hey, gang. Let me be completely honest with you with a capital hon. A couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, a month ago, a year ago, 8 years ago. No, a month ago, I was offered the opportunity to model for a local spa/medical clinic. They offered to give me free Botox if I like modeled for them, if I was part of their like before and after. They're doing this campaign specifically for trans people. More specifically, I'm pretty sure for trans women. It's gender affirming Botox and fillers. And I know before you get all up in your arms about it, I understand the stigmatisms. Check your stigmatisms. But I understand the concerns that some people have proposed to me. They said that, you know, it can be addictive. It can be the old slippery slope. I understand it's an expensive cosmetic habit, but there are no permanent side effects of that. I am abundantly clear on, and it was free. And if you know anything about me, you know your girl's a sucker for a fucking free deal, man. In case anybody here is from Canada, I shop locally at a place called No Frills, a magical banana yellow, terribly fucking branded place where everything is discounted. It's basically No Frills is the runoff sewer from all the other local grocery stores. If you want something the day before it goes bad at a reasonable price, even despite inflation, No Frills is the place for you. Didn't I mention that, or was that in the pod? I think I may have also brought it up in my podcast. If you're not familiar, it's called Podgis, Podgis. Please check it out. New videos every week. We record them every Tuesday. It's a wonder I have anything to talk about between this and waking up the next day and doing 2 hours of Podgis. Sheesh! Girl, where do you get that kind of imagination? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be fucking bone dry by Wednesday. All out of ideas. Plumb out of ideas. Quick aside before I get back into the Botox thing. Attention span Val, get used to it. This is really funny to me. I like having funny usernames. I'm a gamer, and I love having silly, stupid usernames. And I like to think for my Epic Games account, I got the original Hard Richard 69. So suck on that. You get it? You get it? Give me some love if you understand what really stupid basic joke I'm making. Hard Richard 69, are you kidding? There are it's almost it's one of those things in my mind, this is how I'm rationalizing it to myself, where it's so stupid that but there's layers to the stupidity, and when you layer stupidity onto itself, it breaks through. It's like digging a hole all the way to China. It breaks through the crust of the earth and it goes all here, let me demonstrate. Let's say yes. Tools, props, Bill Nye the Science Girl, Billamina the Science Girl. So let me demonstrate using these simple tools I have found within arm's reach. So, some jokes are so stupid and layered with so much stupidity that it is like digging a hole to China. From, let's say, Missoula, huh? A lot of news coming out of there lately. And you dig, there's a lot of stupidity. Wait, I'll do it. The disappearing act. And you get through, and you're just in the middle of the globe, and it's shitty, and it's dumb, and then, oh, look! And then you break through to the other side, and then it's clever again. This is my metaphor, is if something is stupid, but you just keep adding the stupidity onto it, every once in a while, it breaks through the other side of the thing and becomes funny again. I honestly don't even know if I believe myself. Yeah, I think so. This is why I think Hard Richard 69 is funny, because it was one of those things. I know it's one of those names that every once in a while, at least this is what I tell myself, every once in a while, I'm positive somebody sees the name Hard Richard 69 and has a low chuckle to themselves who goes, and then realizes, shit, I should have thought of that. It's the old I should have thought of that that is like one of the top compliments any comedian, you could tell any comedian, I wish I thought of that. And it's like, my job here is done. Boom, smoke bomb, Hard Richard 69. It's the same for fucking BattleNet. Anyways, back to Botox. What a long aside. Tap, 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 tap. This hair thing is gonna be a nuisance. I can go without it. So yeah, I went in, I got Botox done. I'm gonna go in for another treatment. Look at this fucking face. Look at what they did. What did they do to my beautiful girl, huh? What did they do to my beautiful fucking girl? I don't fucking recognize her, huh? What's going on? What did you do to my gabagool? My fucking love of my life, my rigatone, huh? My beautiful succulent bolognese. What did you do? They injected it. Oh, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie. Needles to the face. I don't know if you expect something like that to feel like a fucking baby's kiss, but it is not. A baby's smooch, it is not. They injected a whole bunch into my cheeks to make them like pull them out-ish, to make like more of a triangular, and then they injected shit into like, you know when you like bite really hard and your throat like billows out like a toad, like a frog, in a doing a mating ritual. Don't frogs do that when they want to fuck? They go, hey, check this thing out. And then, you know what I mean? The old, that's so sexy. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see footage of a frog doing big throat, it transcends species. I get a little boner. I'm like, damn, that is a sexy frog. Look at how big that gullet is. Look at how big his throat is. Anyways, when you like bite really hard, the muscles in here, like, I don't know, flex. Uh, there's a troll in the chat. Is there? I didn't see any trolling. Oh shit. Do I not get to see them? I kind of want to see them sometimes. No, no. Do not read the comments. That's what they say, and that's the level that I'm at right now. Anyways, big like toad thing. So they injected a thing. Yeah, I figured there are mods in here who are stopping the trolls at the source. Which, by the way, round of applause for the mods. Give it up for the mods. Let's hear it for the mods. Do something in the chat to show me you're applauding them. I want to see it. Anyways, I don't even know how applause works in Twitch. How does applause work in Twitch? Do you guys send a little emoji of the guy going like this? You know, is that a thing? I saw that once. Okay, anyways, I keep deviating. Oh, there it is. There's a little clap. Hi all, a little late. I love, by the way, real quick, I love that y'all are like chatting amongst yourselves. And it's not just a hello to me, you're helloing each other. Isn't this cute? This little community that we have, I'm gonna gesture like I'm shaking a maraca. That's how fucking jazzed I am about this. I know maraca isn't jazz, but it's still a musical reference, so we're gonna keep it. I'm excited about the nature of everyone in the chat being all happy and welcoming and hi-alling each other. Hello, everyone. This isn't just about Val Unleashed. I'm unleashing y'all on each other. And I've said y'all maybe 19 times in my life, and I just said it like 6 in a row. So, you know? Anyways, how are we gonna take down the patriarchy? I think with 1 or 2 more subscribers, then we can technically start discussing toppling the patriarchy. Any suggestions are welcome. Anyways. That candle smells nice. So my Botox, boom, boom, in here. Boom, boom, under my nostrils, kind of here. Because the lady, the doctor told me that I have a gummy smile. It's kind of interesting when you sit in the office and she just, it's not, she was nice about it, but you have this conversation about your flaws. So it only makes sense that people who get Botox once do it a whole bunch more, because you sit across from this person and they go, yeah, you have a gummy smile. And you're like, oh shit. Like I never thought I did until you said so. Look at this thing. And now that's all I can fucking see. So don't do what I did. I just realized, don't do what I did. Don't go in to get a Botox consultation, because they will roast you. They will rip you to shreds. I have never been, I've been to so many, I've been in so many comedy roasts, you guys, and I have never been roasted harder than a Botox doctor. Oh man. Oh, I was trying to think of a fucking good roast. What's the oh no, never mind. And the moment's gone. I was gonna make some kind of Dentine Ice reference, but that's not even, that's just, oh, that is gum. See, I thought of the joke and then I stopped it, and then fuck it. They can't all be bangers, they can't all be winners. I'm just making this shit up as I go. You know that. Brutally honest and then sell you the solution. Great business model. I know. Very effective. But I'm being careful. I'm being careful about it. I like to think I'm being careful. She gave me a bunch of stuff in my face, And I said, look, I don't like these lines. I'm going to be honest. I don't like them. I don't like them. They're deep. And like, even my resting face is like fucking Rumpelstiltskin over here. Just Foldy Jones. Like fucking Jabba the Hutt's neck. Just all creasy. Um, but I needed to, and I told her this. I was like, I'm a comedian. And if you ever tune in to Val Unleashed, or if you ever watch my set, I'm a very expressive person. Look at these brows go. These brows are going overtime. These are highbrow. Can it get any higher than this? I don't know. But I'll tell you, my head hurts. I'm like flexing muscles in my shins every time I use my eyebrows. That's how high they go. Okay? That's how deep this fucker gets. So I told her I didn't want to do anything that might jeopardize how animated I can be in the face. Which apparently significantly reduces the things I can do with Botox. That just like knocked 9 different things off the list. But whatever, she's gonna fix my gummy smile, which I wasn't exactly all that self-conscious about until I went in to get Botox done. So in the end, I was neither gonna encourage nor discourage people from getting it. Whatever you do with your body is of course up to you. Whatever makes you feel valid and confident and beautiful and pretty, whatever that means to you, however important that is to you. Of course, I would never condone investing your self-esteem in superficialities, but if it matters that much to you, then absolutely go for it. And I don't want to be a hypocrite and sit here and be like, don't do it. But I'm just sharing my thoughts, my initial reactions to it. I know it takes a while to settle, so I might look different in a week or two. And I hope I don't look too different. This is the thing. I want to look like me still, which is why I'm a little bit afraid of FFS. What if I wake up the next morning? Well, I mean, you probably, your face is this giant blood bag for like 3 months, or from what I've seen, if you get that. Anyways, let's move on. Fuck it. That was my Botox adventure, you guys. That's what happened. And that's what happened. You know what else I did? I went tufting. You guys. Does anyone in the class know what tufting is? Raise your hands. Let me know. Or just use your Google machines. I think you're all on your computers anyways. Yeah, fucking needles in my face. My head hurts. Tufting is when you make like a rug. You like home make a rug. I'll bring up a picture. I have one. Okay, so I know what tucking is. Ha ha! That's an ice cold joke right there. That's an icy joke. This show was brought to you by Joke Freeze Zone. We're gonna freeze that joke. We're gonna put it in the freezer, and we're gonna take it out again on a nice hot day, just to freeze it down. You know what I'm saying? Winter Vespers. Well done. Okay, so tufting is this thing where you take a photo from the internet, and it's just me practicing my resonance. From the internet, you take a photo from the internet, and you trace it onto this canvas, and you take a gun that weaves. I know Americans in the chat, I know I said gun. Chill. Oh fuck. Didn't stick the landing. And then they give you this gun, and you like weave yarn onto it, and then you shoot the yarn through the canvas, and then it like flares out the other side. You make a rug on your own. And Okay, I'll tell you what my initial idea was. I was going to make I was going to ask them if I could make a bath mat. And on the bath mat, I was going to do my best to sort of uh, illustrate a withered, dehydrated, crusty old man who's just kind of looking up like, in distress, sort of thing. And then I was going to make a little speech bubble. Yeah, does this mean we are going to start getting mass tufting events in the news? Yeah, go out and protect yourselves, everyone. That's the Second Amendment. Go out and get yourself a tufting gun. If anybody wants to infringe on your rights, you tuft them. You fucking shoot some yarn into their leg. If anybody threatens your person, you give them a good tufting. All right? Anybody rings your doorbell that you don't like, you can tuft them through the window. God damn, that's, I won't get so dark. I could get dark. Where was I? Oh, I was gonna make, a bath mat with an old man, withered old man, in distress. He's going like that. And a speech bubble coming from him that says something to the effect of, I'm so tired, or no, I'm so thirsty. Oh God, I'm so thirsty, need water. And so it's like a bath mat. So when you step out of the shower, it's like you're dripping water on this guy who's like, thanks. I'm so parched, Isn't that so stupid that it becomes clever again? Where'd my pen go? Fuck. Look, everyone. Look what I did. It is so stupid that it's broken through to the other side. You see? Does that count? Please tell me it counts. I think it's clever. Because it's like you're the function, the art indicates the function, or vice versa. I don't know. There's an interaction there. Yes? No? I think it was great. I think it was real funny. Let's do a segment. Trying to get into segments here. Discord T-Bucks conversion successful. Beep boop. I don't know what that means. The AIs are taking over. Maybe I should do a segment about AI. We should make Chat GPT do something funny. Okay, I was thinking about this. I was having this conversation with a friend, and oh boy, I actually tested it out on stage as a stand-up bit last night, and it went really well. So, and you know what? Fuck it. As a treat, you folks who have joined here, and to the folks who joined here on time especially, this is dedicated to you, okay? I know I was a half hour late last week. That's my bad. But we were all on time today, and that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? So come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Don't you love that part of the song? Come on. It's the last part. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. It's the right now part that makes me laugh because it's very demanding. Didn't really need that last part, You're encouraging people to get together and embrace each other, and you're like, right now, do it. You're like an angry parent trying to get your kids to reconcile after a big fight. You're like, you two fucking hug it out. I don't give a shit what you do. You don't get any meatloaf tonight until you hug it out, bitch, right now. Everybody get together, try, but it's like, at the same time, it's gentle. Try to love one another, but right now, very conflicting messages. Try to love one another, but do it immediately. For fuck's sake, hurry up, God, I just keep losing the plot. Okay. Yes, AIs. Mom! Meatloaf! Ma! AIs. And this is my gift to you, a stand-up bit that I put on its legs last night that I actually really like. It's a good premise. It's not even trans related, which, when I put out my album, the album that I'm working on, it's going to be a lot of trans stuff. I'm not going to lie. A lot of stuff, personal stuff about my journey, all the shit that I've been through. Um, it's my magnum opus for the journey that I'm on. I think it's fucking great. I'm sure you guys would love it. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. It's gonna take the fucking world by storm, I tell you. But I'm gonna start to move into, observational whatever shit. And anyways, this is a bit about AI. So okay, so in December, I saw that there was a McDonald's in Texas that they were testing out the first ever fully automated McDonald's. So like, uh, I think it's not fully automated. I think you still need to hire a human to stand there and watch it. Just stand there and be like, okay, great. Everybody's taking my jobs. That's nice. This is good. Actually, honestly, he's the last one with the job. Technically, he still has his. Um, but anyways, that's kind of funny. I should remember that. So, uh, it's the first ever almost fully automated McDonald's in Texas, and whereas a lot of things that relate to AI, a lot of people I know are very wary. A lot of people say that is, of course, its own slippery slope, and we are giving so much. They're just growing exponentially in capabilities, and we've seen the movies basically. But honestly, I think this if we're going to make AI so sufficient and excellent and awesome, I do believe that at least in the case of McDonald's, you need to program some human error in there. If you want McDonald's to stay on brand as the McDonald's that we've all come to know and love, you need to program human error into the AI and the robots. So next time I go to that McDonald's, if I ever visit Texas, I won't. But if I ever go to Texas and I walk up to the counter and I order some food, I want to see behind the counter a robot manager reprimanding a worker being like, "You are high, aren't you?" And the other one's like, "I am not high. I am just tired." And the manager's like, "Your screen is pink. Your screen is red. I can tell. You are slower than usual. You got high, didn't you?" And he's like, "I swear to God, I am not high. Get off my ass, Jerry." And Jerry's like, "I'm taking you off cash and putting you on fries." That's what I want when I walk in. I want I want to see the manager also. I want to see the manager at the back on the phone being like, "Hello, Greg. We are busier than usual. We need you to come in today." And I can hear Greg being like, "But I specifically scheduled this day off to spend with my family." And the manager's like, "We are the only family you will ever know. What about your McDonald's family?" I noticed just now that if there is no audience, if there is no immediate response, no haha from the people, then I just say When I do this to my screen, when I tell jokes, just a screen and a chat over here, right? Yes. Not gonna lie, the chat is great. You guys, dolls, and non-binary folks, y'all are great. There's another y'all. But it's difficult as a comedian to feel any sort of timing to a joke without a single laugh, an audible laugh. I need a fucking button. That's what I need. Somebody, if you're a real fan of mine, let's talk. Send me one of those. It's like from Staples. Do Americans have Staples? Is Staples? I'm gonna take a look. Is Staples in a Staples America? Question mark? Yeah. No. Is there a Staples in the USA? Yes. Yes. Okay. You do? Yeah, I could have just waited for the response from chat. If somebody can provide me one of those Staples buttons that I can hit and and it and you hear canned laughter, then that would be great. I work out in a Planet Fitness that used to be a Staples. That's awesome. Do people lift fucking crates of paper around? That would be the ultimate conversion. If Staples was like, we're shutting down, and Planet Fitness was like, we'll buy your shit if you don't touch anything. Just move out. We'll change the sign out front. Don't worry about that. But leave everything the way you found it. It's free labor. Oh my God. I just thought of an amazing idea. So, Planet Fitness doesn't need to spend all this money like converting the space into a gym. You can have people pay for a membership to come in and move shit around to clear it out for you. You know what I mean? Former Staples just get a whole bunch of gym bros to jack themselves up on whey protein and move around some reams of computer paper. If you can move it, you can keep it. How about that? You just buy Staples out and say, if you move it, you can keep it. And then a whole bunch of jack dudes just give you free labor. That's capitalism, baby. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's a great capitalist idea. I'm a capitalist. Sadly, as a former trainer, people don't like exercise that feels like work. Yeah, I guess as a former trainer, you have to like trick people into liking working out. Because I hate it. Long distance running is boring. Who else is with me? I feel like my generation and younger is so riddled to the gills with ADHD that even long distance running, how does anybody do that anymore? You have to, I feel like long distance running, that's why like most people will do it at a gym with the TV. You got fucking a million TVs everywhere. You have to hide the cardio, like hiding veggies in your kids' food. I love that. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's why, you know, the Xbox thing, Xbox whatever interactive, I don't know, Oculuses and VRs and stuff. My buddy has the Creed game on Oculus or something. He was telling me about that. And he like gets a full workout, he gets all sweaty, punches and whatever. I like it best when Golden Girls is on the TVs. Yes, then that motivates you to stay young. I think. I don't know. Is that ageist? You see a bunch of angry old ladies bickering with each other and you're like, I'm gonna literally run from that. You know? Golden Girls. I never got into it, but I heard that the writing is spectacular. I've heard from comedians that I know, love, and trust that that show is especially peak writing because they're so snippy, right? Blanche's transition goals. Is she a trans woman? She a trans lady? Anybody else go to University of Western Ontario? Any Western U grads? Throw up the W's in the chat. Western U! Ah! I got water all over me for that. Well deserved. I deserved that. What kind of obnoxious frat house broery was that? I'm old, it's great. You can say anything and people just blame it on your age. That's pretty cool. You can steal stuff. I'm sure this is a stand-up bit that somebody has done before, but like when you reach a certain age, you have every right not to give a fuck anymore. Just walk out with stuff. Walk out with reams of paper. If you can move it, you earned it. You deserve it. You're a 97-year-old lady. That is a Patton Oswalt bit, I'm pretty sure. That's possible. Anything. Oh, yeah. It's like anything, if you're 97 years old, anything that you can carry with your hands successfully through your door without being interfered with, that's yours now. You earned it. Why am I hoisting this aloft like it's a goblet? Um, shit, I said I was gonna do said I was gonna do a segment. Who needs segments when when the vibes are such? What is that, Hemingway? Somebody tell me where I got that from. Who needs to chill when the vibe is such? End quote. Dash Ernest Hemingway. That's a Hemingway thing that he said. I know it. Who who needs segments when the vibe is such? Segue into the segment. We're vibing. We're vibing. And you know, it's an exchange, it's an interaction. We don't even need to really talk about me, you know? We could talk about you and chew and chew and chew and chew. Let's give me okay, I know how to segment. I know how to seg. I know how to segue into the next segment. A segment segue. Hit me up in the chat. Let me know what your wackiest, let's use the word wacky. What your strangest slash wackiest slash most interesting job that you've ever worked. And we're going to see, it's not a competition, doesn't need to be, but I am curious to see the interesting things people have done. And while you type those in, I'll kick this off. I will offer you a quick little story. So, back when I went to Western U, back when I went to university in London, Ontario, Canada, not the cool London over there where they talk like this and it's all posh, yeah? And hello, would you like some beans, bangers and mash? Oh yes, I would love some. Do you support Chelsea or perhaps Arsenal or Tottenham? Not there. I'm not talking about that London. I'm talking about London, Ontario. Back when I was a young lad, when I wore a younger man's clothes, in the words of Billy Joel, I worked at this call center, this telemarketing place. It wasn't glamorous. I don't know if you thought it would be, but I worked for 2 weeks at this telemarketing place called PRC Books of London. And I was looking up real quick before I started this. I was looking up to see if it still exists. And I found I found traces of it, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I don't know if it still exists. But anyways, it was one of those underhanded, it was pretty immoral work. We would call old people, cold call, and say, "Congratulations, Mr. Henderson. You won 2 free subscriptions to magazines of your choice." And they would be like, "What?" And you'd go, "Mr. Henderson." Anyways, you'd like arrange for them to get those magazines, but then you would say, "And now, in order to qualify, you must subscribe to 5 more magazines." And you walk them through this like subscription process to these other magazines, and you have to sell them on it and be like, you know, for 5 magazines, that's like a cup of coffee a day, even when it isn't. Anyways, it was like you take advantage of old people and you try and sell them shit, magazine subscriptions. And this was in like 2007. So magazines were still sort of a thing. Okay? For all you youngins out there. And there might be footage out there. I'm pretty sure there's footage out there. Oh boy, it might be on my Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page. if you dig deep enough, it's like one of the first videos I think I may have ever posted of I quit that job, PRC Books of London, after 2 weeks of working there. At the end of the shift, I waited until the end of the day so I could at least get paid. I set up my camcorder in a little nook on my desk, someplace that wasn't easy to see. I set it up, I hit record, and I stood up on a chair in front of the whole office, and I said, everyone, while they were gathering their things and like checking out, I was like, everyone, I have an announcement to make. And you hear some voices murmuring in the background on the footage, and some people are like, what the hell is going on? And I stood up and I unfurled this letter that I had written, and I started giving a speech where I was like, I hereby tender my resignation on the grounds that this job blows. And as soon as I said blows, you heard this big kerfuffle of action. A whole bunch of the coworkers were like, holy shit. You hear like a couple, what the fuck? You hear the manager go, no, we're not doing this. And I just like barrel right through and I keep on reading. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of work you all think is fulfilling, but tricking old people into buying magazine subscriptions is not my idea of invigorating, rewarding work. And halfway through like the second or third sentence, one of the managers marched up and ripped the paper out of my hands and was like, you gotta go. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And so I gathered my video camera and I kept recording. I held it at my waist and I walked out and I was like, I think this was before that joke where it's like, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you. Unless maybe I ripped it off. I might have ripped it off. But I did a version of it where I was like, hi, I like you. I wish you all the best. You're cool. I don't think I told anyone to fuck themselves, but the letter had already done that. Anyways, let's get to your jobs. So that was me. Somewhere out there on the internet is a video of young me, Val, broy boy Val, standing up in front of a telemarketing office and telling them that the job blows and then getting kicked out, which is pretty fucking cool. And then fun fact, a few months later, I was taking a Greyhound bus, I think to or from London, from Toronto, and the manager, who should show up on the bus, who should board the bus, but the very same manager who ripped the piece of paper out of my hands was like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. You can't just stand up in front of everybody and tell us this job blows. And he greeted me with a big smile and a hug and was like, Al motherfucking Val. And we had a little moment where he was like, I had to do what I had to do, right? I was the manager, but like, that was ballsy. That took guts. And deep down, I had a lot of respect for what you did. It was pretty cool. But also in my head, I was like, hey, fuck you, man. Then where were you at the time? I guess a job's a job. All right, let's get to the chat. Let's see what these jobs are that you guys have done. Up here, I moved drilling rigs in the oil field. Rigging one down now. Drilling rigs. Oh, that's dangerous shit. So your job, let me get this straight. Your job is the one that went viral on the internet where somebody was like, young people don't want to do this work anymore. And it was two guys covered in fucking cement. They looked like fucking statues. They were literally smeared. They looked like fresh statues. And they were like, I don't know, moving a pipe, clamping a thing, throwing a thing, pulling a thing, clamp, push, wipe sweat from brow, clank, bonk. And then it just looked like disgusting work. But that's pretty cool. Alexis Project. Popular science. See, that would have been one of the things we sold at PRC Books of London. What else? Drilling rigs in an oil field. Is that dangerous? That sounds dangerous. Sounds like it would be. Fucking much too dangerous for a dainty little flower like me. Knowing me, I would get caught in the drill or something. Piece of my hair would just get yanked in. What, you didn't tie it back? I'm like, no, I forgot. I forgot. Ah! Um, what else? What else? What else? Scheduling. Some of it start out. Erica rocks me. Scheduling star our Vizzles on a national TV network from NYC. Revisals? Scheduling, those are roughnecks. I move them from location to location. Roughnecks. So is that a slur? That sounds like a slur. Oh, commercials. There it is. Scheduling commercials on a national TV network from NYC. Cool, fancy shit. Neato. Fake London, as a person on YouTube I follow calls it. Fake London. Who would call it Fake London? It's not like Jenna Marbles or something like that. I know she's Canadian. I think she is. Who's the cool chick who's like, she's blonde, she's really funny. She had the one viral thing, like conversations with my pre-pandemic self. What is her name? I love her. She's the best. She's really smart and funny. Ex-paramedic in London, UK. Not a glamorous place at all. Well, don't fuel Swiggy. Do not ruin the illusion. Not glamorous place at all. Then fucking, what do you say to all the Guy Ritchie movies I've watched? Huh? I want to believe that there's a really fun, seedy underbelly of London where even organized criminal activity is the culture is just witticisms and really fun banter. Julie Nolke, that's it. That's who I was thinking of. Thank you very much. Non-Chester Blazer. Oh, Nani Chesterbo laser. Danon Eachus Turbo laser. Inonichus. I don't know, that sounds Norwegian. I tried. I'm calling you Turbo Laser. It's the job title, Google Rig M. Okay. I will. Magazines are still kind of a thing. Wait, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Ex-paramedic. Yeah. I mean, that can't be fun. Ooh. Thanks. Yeah, 20 years this summer, and now I'm the only trans person out in my industry. Congratulations, Alexis. Boom. Fucking trendsetter, pioneer. It can't be easy, so I salute you. Not only the nature of the job, but I'm sure the culture, I can imagine. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but presumably it feels like that is the sort of blue collar work that perpetuates a sort of, and I mean like oils and oil rigs and, you know, that stuff like that feels like old school misogynist type culture. Correct me if I'm wrong. Magazines are still kind of, I worked security for way too long. Wasn't wacky in and of itself, but I saw a lot of wacky stuff. Oh yeah, I worked as a bouncer for a year. Me? Yeah. It was at this, like, I always made sure I worked a shift with somebody who's like big and tall and strong, because there was no fucking way I was getting involved in any fisticuffs. No chance. Even when I was a guy, I was a pacifist. An absolute fucking pussy. But my job was basically just letting underage kids in to drink. Cause the weird thing is, I was working as a bouncer at 20 years old. I was only a year into legal drinking age in Canada, of course, in Ontario, of course. And I'm like checking IDs for people like a year younger than me, and being like, and looking at, you know, IDs that I've never seen before, but I'm like, I'm positive enough, especially because I had a fake IDs that I'm positive enough are fake. You know what I mean? somebody would hand me an ID from like New Mexico, and the background would have some wolf howling at a sunset moon at the crest of a forest. And I would see that and be like, I mean, this really doesn't look like it would be a legal thing. But, you know, how would I know? Who am I to judge? And this pimply faced gentleman here looks like he could pass for a day over 19. Who am I to judge? Even though it's literally my job to, I would look at people's IDs and be like, well, who am I to judge? Literally not doing my job. I let everybody in. It was bad. I could have been solely responsible for shutting that place down. Good thing I became a server almost immediately. I think they all realized I was in the wrong section of the restaurant / bar area. A hype train is close. What does that mean? Sub, gift, or use bits now to start a hype train. I'm sure I was told about what that means, but you know, take a look at that. Do it. Do the hype train thing. Hype it up, dog. Hype up the hype train, dog. What happens? Hype train incoming. What happens now? What do I do? What do I do? Help! Nobody fucking prepared me for this. What in God's name is a hype train? Can you imagine if that meant I got swatted? If just a bunch of people rappelled down into my room behind me? What the fuck happens? I've been behind on the chat. Come work as a war disaster correspondent. You'll have the experience of a lifetime. No thanks! Alexis stands tall in many ways, pioneering transgender women in her industry, and in an incredibly unfriendly state. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I salute you. Congratulations. Put the cute, charismatic, easily distracted girl greeting customers. Yeah, exactly. That was, you know, terrible idea for a job for me. I worked as a junk removal person for a single day. That was wild. That was a bit sad. That job. Did we reach 100? What happens now? Hype train. We're at 27%. I guess I should promote this hype train. Can somebody really quickly explain in the chat what the fuck a hype train is? I'm afraid. I'm scared. Everybody's putting little 100s in the chat. I don't know what that means. It says it's 33% of level 2 there. And we got like 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. Hype train is when peeps donate. Oh. Hey, yeah. I mean, I forget what I worked out in the contract with Transverse, but I think I see a penny or two of that. That's a lot of pressure. Yeah, donate. I think I see 20 cents for every dollar. Sure. Yeah, donate. I'm being stupid. I'm being silly. We are on level 2. So what happens at level 2 then? Do I have to take off my shirt? I don't want to do that. I didn't agree to that. Do I have to show you my feet at level 3? What do the levels mean? I just said, do I have to take off my shirt? And I saw the number jump up 5%. Which one of you motherfuckers responded to that? Which one of you heard me say, I'll take off my shirt, and we're like, well, I'll throw a $5 on that. I saw the number jump as soon as I mentioned, dare I talk about feet? We'll find out who the feet people are in here. Hype train level 2, I guess. I don't know. Do I have to make you guys a promise on something I'm gonna do? I could play guitar. Check it out. Levels grant new emojis. Oh, well, cool. Yeah, I want to see some new emojis. I want to see new emojis. Do it. I'm totally on board now. I will fucking show you my feet. You get the emojis. You also get feet. I don't know if I've sweetened the pot. Maybe I should make sure that that's an appealing thing to you guys before I make promises that you're like, how do I get my money back? I don't want to see anybody's feet. You know? I don't know. I'll play guitar. How about that? I'll play guitar if we hit level 3. I got the whole setup here, man. Guitar, 2 amps, and my pedal board right there. My rig. I've got a looper on there so I can like play a rhythm and then I can jam, rock out. I can solo over top. If you want to watch me play guitar, then please choo choo, motherfuckers, all aboard the hype train. And if it doesn't reach level 3, then I'll know that you folks aren't music fans, I guess. Yep, that's right. I'm just going to make a sweeping judgment about you all. If you've been here from the start, know that I don't know if you've noticed, but the sun went away and now the lighting is a lot more favorable. I don't have such a sheen like I've been laminated before we started here. Fuck yeah, dude. Throw up the Phoenix. Throw up the Phoenix. Turbo laser. I love that. Hey, Transverse, this is for you. I'm talking to you. I'm looking directly into the camera. That Phoenix logo, fucking epic. Pretty awesome. Such strong support. Hype train complete level 42%. 3 subs, 900 bits. Are 900 bits? Bits aren't dollars, are they? Great work. Emotes are available. The thing is scrolling way too quick. Is that a Squirtle or just a regular turtle? Emotes are being delivered to supporters. Hey, congratulations on the new emotes. You get a Squirtle, you get a dolphin, you get somebody petting a fish. Ew. Have you ever touched a fish? Fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Have you guys seen that video of there's 2 like little Scottish girls and they're doing some kind of they're the emojis, look. Cute. There are these 2 little Scottish girls and I think they're doing some kind of a makeup tutorial or they are about to do some kind of a dance. It's an old viral video and their mom bursts in through the door, this angry Scottish woman, and goes she goes, "Which one of y'all took a shit and didn't flush it? Fucking disgusting!" And then she slams the door behind her. And the 2 girls go from being like, "Hey, we're gonna do a dance for you today." And then the mom bursts in and goes, "Which one of y'all took a shit and didn't flush it? Fucking disgusting!" And then she slams the door. And the 2 girls go from looking back at the door to looking at each other like the fear of God had been instilled in them. And then one of them like reaches up and turns off the camera. It's beautiful. Look it up. I don't know how to queue up videos. If we can do like a watch party thing for like little videos that I thought of. Yeah, spot on impression. Thank you. Would you believe I've watched that video like 500 million times? Although I don't know if I got the quote exactly right, so I lied. I've seen it enough to remember that she goes, "Fucking disgusting! Which one of y'all took a shit and didn't flush it?" It's just so good. Fucking disgusting! And the 2 kids honestly kind of look at each other like, it sincerely wasn't me. It could have been the dad. I just realized. Can you imagine if it was the dad? Or the fucking dog. The dog learned to poop like a human on the toilet. And then did it and walked away like, yeah, that ought to teach those bitches. The perfect crime. Oh, that's really funny to me. My face is red. It hurts. It hurts to talk without taking a single goddamn breath for an hour and 6 minutes. You try it. You don't believe me? You try it. You try it. It heals so much to hear that. It's hard to remember that these days. Heals so much to hear what? I want to scroll back. I want to boost the positivity. Fuck, I'm catching up. Sorry. So far, everyone, I guess I shouldn't stay so preoccupied with the chat, but I love engaging with you folks. It's good. I'm offended. I'm a musician. Fellow musicians, if I do end up with enough demand from the chat, I'll have to ask Lorna for a reenactment. Yeah. At the behest or the encouragement of the chat, if I'll end on some guitar, so you can like leave whenever you wanna. If it's not for you, if you came here for the chats, if you came here for the jokes, I'll end on some guitar. How about that? Every episode, maybe end on a little bit of guitar. But my musician friends, check it out. I was thinking about this. I posted, time for me to go. Good chatting with you all. Bye, Squeaky. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, Squeaky. I got distracted again. Oh yeah. Sometimes I'll post clips of myself on my social media playing guitar, tinkering around, noodling, and I don't know where the distinction is, where the line is between my insecurities or theirs, and if this is just a mutual projection of everybody's insecurities. But I'll post a video of myself improvising, just jamming, just noodling, and then there will always be people who like identify themselves as musicians by laying down some jargon. Somebody will always be like, "Oh, that's a sweet pentatonic scale. Oh, I like your fingering on the high E string. Nice bend there at fucking 25 seconds." And it's like, okay, I get that you're like flexing a little bit, but it's also when there's like a touch of condescension and patronizing this, when they're like, "Oh yeah, you're like really working those pentatonics. You're those pentatonic scales, huh?" And there's just a nugget of condescension. There's a part of me that wonders now if it's me projecting my insecurities by reading something like that and being like, "Okay, I get it. You're fucking good. You're better than me. I'm not out here to impress. I just like doing it. And if somebody else likes it out there, then fuck it. I'm going to share it with them." But there seems to be sometimes like this. Somebody will be like, "Oh yeah, that's real cool what you did there. I remember when I learned that when I was 4." And it's like, you know, okay, you're better than me. I don't give a shit. I never, the caption for these videos is never, "I'm the best guitarist alive." I don't give a fuck. I'm having fun. Quit pooping on my party, musicians. That's all. I don't know anything about anything. I am all impulse. And you should know this about me by now. I am all impulse. I'm all id. I'm all just spontaneity and joy and no foresight at all. So, musicians, if you have feedback, constructive criticism, be careful with that. If it's unsolicited, then get bent. Oh Lord, I make noises come out of an instrument. Sometimes they're nice. Sometimes they're nice. That's as technical as I like to get. Exactly. Same. Samesies. That should def be the title of your next vid. Get bent? What did I even say? Remind me what I said literally 20 seconds ago, please. See what just happened there? I totally forgot what I just said. So how can anybody look at a guitar video of me and be like, "She needs to be put in her place"? I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay? Does anybody out there? Apparently some guitarists do, and congratulations. Oh, that should definitely be the title of the next vid. Yeah, I'm just gonna, on my next guitar video, I'm gonna straight up say it in the captions. Cause fuck it. It'll drive traffic. It'll drive traffic to my videos, and people are gonna get so mad that I claimed I was the best guitarist in the world, and like I can barely bend a string. You know? That could be fun. That could be fun. So check it out. If you were expecting, by the way, if you were expecting the news, the trans news show, the trans news program, trans news program. What is it called? Let me find it. I'm gonna find it. Does it find it? Transistence. Ooh. That's right. Frankly, I should know this by now. Transistence. If you are here, mother effers mansplaining everything, grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah, it's all about engagement. I'll just name it. I'm the best and a guitarist in the world, and there's nobody better. And if you think you are better than me, then you suck. Just to get engagement. Lord knows, if there's one thing I need, it's more fucking hatred on my social media accounts. God damn. I'm teaching myself not to read the comments. I mean, this chat is very well regulated. Thanks again to the mods. Shout out to the mods. But like, I'm learning not to read the comments, especially on YouTube. People fucking hate me on YouTube. Wow. I've teamed up with this production company that's like, they're helping produce my podcast, Podgis, Podgis, check it out. And they're like clipping all of, I'm starting to post more quantity. I'm not being as precious about all my material, putting it all out there. And yeah, I'm learning very quickly not to read the YouTube comments because it's really bad. It's, people fucking hate me out there. Anyways, let's move on. Let's not be negative. No negativity zone. Joke freeze zone. Negativity freeze zone. See? That's a callback. Called it back. So yeah, there won't be any news tonight. I have promised to do at least an extra half hour to make up for my egregious error last week of arriving a half hour late. And if I recall correctly, I think the week before, I was late because I didn't set up my equipment properly, and there was no screen. So maybe if we keep this show going, maybe in about 23 weeks, we will be able to I'll have my shit together. Asked her, she has not responded. Are we checking in on Emily? Because I saw either a post or a story from her today saying that there was no show. She was hiking. She seemed, if we're concerned about her well-being, she seemed, at least for the video, to be in decent spirits. That is what I have to report. But I'm sure some of you know her better, are closer. I hope she's okay. Yeah. I mean, I saw something on Instagram that to me indicated that she was hiking and doing okay. Yeah, no shows. Oh yeah, she stepped in poop in the video even. Well, I'd take the day off if I stepped in some poop. I'm sure we can all forgive her that. She works so fucking hard. So, yeah, let's give her a week off. Let's give her a week off, not just a night. She works her fingers to the bone. I feel bad asking Emily for anything because, you know, she's managing this whole fucking ship. We just want to know if she is okay. Thank you for letting us know. Thank everyone for coming together like this. Good job, team. Well done. Hey, if you step in poop, bitch, get the rest of the day off. Clean that poop off. I don't know. I'm pro take the day off if you stepped in shit. I think that needs to be added to the list of excuses for taking work. I think that's a sick day. She has training for work. Oh, good. Cool. I think stepping in shit should be a good... Yes, thank you, Aggie. Aggie Jean. Whole thing. I'll say the whole thing. Yeah, whatever. I won't finish that thought. That's the premise. I think you should take the day off if you step in shit. Especially, you know, in like the year, what, 1800? Weren't there a lot of really like poop related diseases? Weren't people dying of poop? I think people died of poop back then. No? If you got poop in your eye, you wouldn't just get pink eye, you would lose half your head. Like starting from here. Your brain would fall out if you got poop in your eye back then. Trust me. Don't look it up. Just trust me. That's a fact. If you got poop in your eye back then, your brain fell out of your ears. So, and look at how far the medicine has come, you guys. Look at how far the medicine has come. Where if you get poop in your eye now, everyone just makes fun of you for a week. When I did a few months ago, took a plastic shopping bag and put my foot in it and tied it. Oh, stepped in poop? Ew. Hey boss, I can't come in today. Rolled out of bed and stepped in poop. See you tomorrow. I tell you, man. If I had dysentery, that was actually the word I was looking for real. Dysentery. I forgot about dysentery, but that was the word I was looking for. What happens in dysentery? Do you just poop so hard that you die? It's a poop-related illness, I know that. Do you get poop in your eye and then you poop so hard that you die? I'm gonna ask that question again like a 6-year-old. Is dysentery when you get a poop in your eye and then you poop so hard that you die? Cholera? That's another poop-related illness? Hey, will I find myself on a government watch list if I type in poop-related pickup lines? Google's first suggestion was poop-related. Okay, we're doing this. Hard pivot. Changed my mind. We are not doing poop-related illnesses. We are doing poop pickup lines. Okay. We're going to do this. I'm going to read from this list a bunch of... Okay, sorry, just catching up to the chat. Dysentery results in dehydration. Coprophilia. Coprophobia. Those are... Philia and phobia are love of and fear of. And copro, I assume, means poop. Interesting. Not something I would have thought of. Okay. Okay, as promised. Poop-related pickup lines, but if 3... I read the first one. Okay. I was going to say if 3 of these in a row suck, then I'll move on to something else. But I don't know. Some of these are... I want to say 5. This is too much fun for me to give up after 3. Also, on a scale from 1 to 10, what am I? You're an 8. Nice. Nice. That's a P-related one. Good stuff. Love it. I'm sad I have to go inside to have dinner. This is just what I needed today. Well, Aggie Jean, that compliment is just what I needed today. Fancy that. So, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. See you later. Okay, best poop pickup lines. Here we go. First one, coming hot out of the gate. Coming fresh, piping hot. I'm just going to call them brown liners. Okay, brown liners. Damn, girl, you shit with that ass. That's not even a pickup line. That's not even like a joke. It's all lowercase and it ends in a period. I think that, what is this? Wikipedia? Damn, girl, you shit with that ass. That's actually so funny. That's not even like set up punchline. That's just something to that's just something gross to yell at somebody. Damn, girl, you shit with that ass. That's awesome. Love it. Oh, bum bum da. Nice. Okay. These aren't even pickup lines. No, pickup line number 2. Number 2. Get it? Will you hold my drink while I go for a shit? These are not pickup lines. Whoever. Oh my god. This website is called Captiongram. I don't know if that's a thing. Captiongram.me. Where's .me? What region is .me from? Where is .me from? Montenegro. Used by businesses in Maine, the Middle East, and Montenegro. And is popular for domain hacks. Woo! Am I gonna get a virus for looking this up? Okay. Back to the lines. Okay, this was written by Rajiv, R-A-J-I-V, last February. And I guess he didn't really do a whole lot of research, I'll tell you that much. He just look at these. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay. Am I allowed to post this to the chat, this link? Because I am having so much fun just reading ahead. I know. Okay, look. Yeah, .me are a red flag domain. Oh, then am I going to get flagged for sharing the site here in the chat? Okay. Okay, where's the window? Here it is. Okay, well, I'm just going to barrel through them. I'm reading ahead and they're making me laugh. Number 2 was, will you hold my drink while I go for a shit? These aren't even jokes or pickup lines. Okay. Next one is, look at the shitter on that critter. If your ass was a Chinese restaurant, I'd have the poo-poo platter. Okay. That kind of was a thing. That one at least had joke-like structure. The rest of them. Will you hold my drink while I go for a shit? Damn, girl, you shit with that ass? That's not even a pickup line or a joke. That's just a question about the function of a butthole. Oh my god. Meaning I don't use .me can catch malware? Well, I'm risking it for these incredible 10 out of 10 pickup lines. One of these, it just says, do you like finger painting? Okay, here's an actual joke. Was your ass forged by Sauron? 'Cause that shit looks precious. Not bad. Did God just take a poop? 'Cause holy shit, girl. There we go. Now we're getting into joke structure. Poop is a crap palindrome. That's not a pickup line. The universe doesn't give a shit about you, but I do. That's not really a pickup line. That's like something Tom Cruise would say at the end of Vanilla Sky or something like that. You know? I've never seen that movie, but I just sort of pictured that in my head. Or what is it called? Jerry Maguire or whatever that movie? The football one? Anyways. Do you like bagels? Because you're bay goals. That's not a poop pickup line, but this guy is all over the map. This guy is all over. Are you a beaver? 'Cause damn, that has nothing to do with poo. I guess, you don't need a license to post shit on the internet. And this is proof. Okay. I'm gonna pick one more, and then we're gonna... Okay, some of these are actually... That's okay. Hell yeah, this one's a feminist one. What do women and toilet paper have in common? They both deal with a lot of crap. That's what a nice acknowledgement of what women have to go through. Very nice. My face is starting to hurt from smiling. I don't know if that's good for the Botox. Is that going to ruin it? Smiling too much on your first day of Botox? I was told not to lie down for 4 hours. They didn't say anything about smiling really hard at poop pickup lines. Have you seen the movie Diarrhea? It leaked, so they had to release it early. That's a good one. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? To get to the bottom. I need that Staples button, man. Hit it for fucking canned laughs. Okay. Love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably crap. That's good. Are your parents assholes? 'Cause you're the shit. Can you imagine? Okay, so that one. Are your parents assholes? Because you're the shit. Can you imagine going up to somebody in a bar and saying, are your parents assholes? And they just throw a drink in your face before you've even finished the line. It's a big swing, but that is, and then as they walk away, you're just covered in vodka cran and you're like, you didn't let me finish. Are your parents assholes? Because are your parents, hey baby, are your parents assholes? You're a fucking dick. Whoosh. Hey, what the fuck, dude? You didn't let me finish. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired of that. I'm moving on. It is 8:30. I have reached my not so contractual obligation for what I told Emily I would do to cover. How can somebody tell me real quick how long is the news program after Trans News? What is it called? Transistence. How long does it usually go? Is it an hour? Half hour? What are we talking? I'll cover that time. Hour? I'll cover that time. This is fun. If you folks are having fun, then I'll stick around. If you live anywhere outside of Toronto, then this is your like very distinct opportunity to see me sort of half perform live. I wouldn't exactly call what I'm doing right now a performance. I think that's a bit generous. But, my stand-up tends to be a little bit more polished, but just as fucking goofy. Just as much flavor and pizzazz, Can they put Botox in your eyes so they're really closed and it's hard to open them? Is that a thing? So you're always like squinting, but your eyebrows are really high? Hey, I saw this post the other day. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, it was like a Twitter thing that I don't even know if it went viral, but I saw it. And that's all that matters. Anyways, it was this post with 4 pictures on it of 4 different beautiful young ladies, all giving, I don't want to say like dramatically different expressions to the camera, but different sort of sultry looks. And the post was like, either you're a fox or a cat or a deer or a rabbit. And And I saw that, and at first I was like, they're all just kind of staring. Maybe this isn't very observant of me, but none of them were smiling. How come you're gonna post 4 pictures of that without a single goddamn smile? My AFK lasted much longer than I thought it would. Welcome back. Hope the food was good. But this is the thing. I saw that post and I was like, how come there's what? There's a fox, there's a rabbit, there's a cat, and a deer. It first of all made me wonder which one I am. And I can only assume I'm a deer because my eyes are always fucking way too wide open. FYI, Emily is hiking and won't be on. Yes, we have concluded. Aren't all trans girls cats by default until they select new settings? Perhaps. I don't know. A lot of trans girls have a tail that inserts quite conveniently to be a cat. I guess you could do that with the rabbit or the deer. But the deer probably isn't as much fun. The deer tail, I guess I could kind of wiggle. Yeah, but like, I don't know. If you see somebody, what was the last one? Fox? Oh yeah, foxtail would be good too. Well, shit. Hey, whatever you attach to your butt plug is your own business. And good on you. Butt plug it up. Who knows? I might butt plug it up tonight. Hey, let's all, I swear we all have cat ears. Did I? I did. Dollar store cat ears that I lost immediately. But, you know, whoa, that's a lot of butts. Fuck yeah, dude. Celebrate your butt. And it was pinned. Ooh, you pinned it. We're celebrating rainbow butts up in here. If you just showed up, then congratulations. We have reached the dark and dirty portion of the show, the after hours part. The sun is down. After hours time, butt plug time. It's the butt plug zone with Val. Get your plugs out. Get your plugs out. Have a seat. I did promise I would take off my shirt or show my feet when that hype train started. Do those things just sort of start at random? Does somebody just go, is it like a food fight situation where one person stands on a table and goes, hype train, and then everybody just starts hyping? I have so much to learn about Twitch and the internet and stuff. Whoa, more butts. It's the fucking butt plug zone. More butts, more butt plugs. Bring them on. Make sure they're clean before you share with the class. But show them off. Show them off. Do it. What's the deal with not cleaning your butt plug before you share it with somebody? You gotta put it in your ass. Why? If you take out your ass, you gotta share it with somebody. And if you're gonna share it with somebody, you gotta clean it. Clean the plug when you take it out of your ass. Clean the plug. Takes 3 peeps to donate 100 biddies or more and or subs. So when that happens, then the hype train starts. So it's a momentous thing. Yeah? Do any of you guys play video games? Let's play fucking video games sometime, huh? Let's start a team. Rocket League, Knockout City I used to play. I would play Knockout City again. That game was fun, dude. That was like a dodgeball game. That was really cool. I loved Knockout City. Fun game. What else? Overwatch, I guess I could get back into. Some of my friends still play Fortnite. We could do that. You guys could watch me play Resident Evil. I don't think this is the vibe for it. Like Ernest Hemingway said, this ain't the vibe, bitch. End quote. Ernest Hemingway. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. Emily plays Fortnite. I know that. I knew that fact. Maybe I shall play. Maybe. Who knows? I'm actually not bad. I can't build worth a shit. I'm a shit builder. I mean, this is, I'm sure, what everybody says, but I'm like a fucking pretty good with a gun. Pretty good. I'm a sniper. I'm Wesley Snipes out there. Do you guys ever, like, you have, like, these moments playing video games that you're like, God, that was so cool. That was highlight reel shit. I wish I knew how to, like, clip it and use it and show people. I'm sure it's a very easy thing to learn. PUBG might be a better fit. I tried PUBG. It's too realistic looking, you know? I tried it when it first came out with my friends, and it was just, everything was brown. That's the thing. PUBG, sure, God bless you if you like PUBG, but everything is brown. If you ever look at a clip, it's just different shades of brown. And like, I know that's not, I know that's not like a deal breaker for games, but like, look, if I'm gonna stare at a screen for hours, I don't want to stare at brown. I just read 75 of the worst poop related pickup lines. I've had enough of brown. No more brown for me. We're putting brown down. We're getting out of town from this brown. No more brown. Maybe a little butterscotch. How about a little butterscotch? You know? No. Maybe not yet. I'll do 10 more minutes, and then I'll do 10 minutes of guitaring. So it always feels so self-indulgent, you know? Because all I do is throw on a loop of like a 3 or 4 chord thing. I have that loop pedal, it's got 99 loops on it. And so it's just the same chord pattern over and over and over again, and then I just fucking rip. And then I just fucking take a rip on her there, bud. Huh. Oh, I auditioned today. Fun fact. Get this. I auditioned today for a role in a TV show. It's, of course, a trans-related TV show, because they'll never fucking cast me as a love interest. I'm never gonna be in some fucking Hallmark movie where she's like, yeah, I own a small arts and crafts store. Or no, I would be like the hustle and bustle businesswoman lawyer. Yeah, I'm a lawyer and I'm going home to visit my family in a small town. I don't like Christmas. I don't believe in Christmas. Um yeah, so but this audition I played the role of a doctor. You know? Look at my face. Where do they get off trying to cast me as a doctor? The casting call said, trans woman around 50 years old has been transitioning for over 20 years or something like that. And it's one of those things, if any of you are actors in Gotta Run, by Leather Jacket Bear, have things to handle before I do a thing. That sounds very vague, but it's a bear's life, and maybe I would never understand. So get out there and do your bear thing, Leather Jacket Bear. Take care, bear. Um, look, sometimes you get this casting notice. Yeah, you audition for this thing that on paper, I mean, the point of acting is to like be somebody else, but sometimes on paper you look at something and you're like, fucking me, you know? A doctor? Me? Moi? A doctor? I mean, it's not outside the realm of imagination. I know. I could. It's so convenient to be like, yeah, I'm smart enough. I could have been a doctor. Anybody can fucking say that. But my dad is a doctor and my sister is one, so at least there's enough sort of There's enough proof in my vicinity, just by association. I don't know, I've overheard the occasional medical conversation and been like, yeah, I get that. Your post-anterior crasmus, you tweaked your abductor phalange bos ruminus. Exactly, the L5. Yep. I'm having troubles with my L4, so I'm right there with you. L5 is more than L4. Yep. So sometimes you just gotta take a shot of riboflavin in the morning, and then you get your crasmus. You stretch out your upper anterior dorsal supraplasmus, and then you gotta make sure you don't extend your crogus. That is the worst. But yeah, I auditioned for the role of a doctor, and I did my best to speak with authority and not be silly or goofy. Of course, the role easily didn't call for it. A lot of subtlety, a lot of sternness, maturity. I did my best, anyways. And sometimes you just don't look like the role, and that's perfectly okay. You gotta do your best to fill the description, but make it your own. What parts of you exist in that character, and flesh them out. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a fucking comedian, not an actor. Just heard from Emily. All good. Confirmed. Confirmed Emily is A-okay, everyone. Good job. Well done. We did it. That's me practicing my femme voice. I don't know how much We did it, you guys. Okay. It's so falsetto. I don't know if I can keep up doing something like that for too long before somebody wants to hit my face with a frying pan. It's probably so obnoxious. I bet. Fucking, how's voice training for you guys going? Good? Well, I'm jealous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play guitar. My head's starting to hurt. I'm starting to lose steam. You guys are cool. This is fun. We're chilling. But now I just wanna play guitar. Not a good voice? Yeah, Erica, I know. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying, okay? The only time I can kind of do a passable femme voice is when it's an impression or a caricature. How unfair is that? Oh my god, you guys, hi! It's me, Val. Welcome to the show. It's Val Unleashed, everyone. How obnoxious would this be for like 2 fucking hours? Well, I don't know. Maybe even less obnoxious than I already am. Who knows? I'm gonna set up real quick. All it really is going to be this mic moves. I'm gonna move the mic closer to my 2 amps, and I'm gonna play a little guitar. You guys can stick around if you like, or you can cheese it. You can fucking get out of here. The next part might be partially for me. It might partially be for you. Please let me know in the chat if the sound is fucked, if you can't hear my guitar over the loop, or if it's all warbly and weird. And every time I see that mic, think of something else. Get your mind out of the gutter. So I'm gonna set up this mic and just see if the sound is good, but I'm gonna need your help. If you are about to leave, please don't leave until you give me feedback on if this sounds mixed together and warbled, or if the sounds are distinct enough. Okay? And if you're about to leave, then thank you for joining me. Thanks so much for watching Val Unleashed. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. This was so fun, and I'll see you next week. Now fucking play them out, Alval. Huh. Here we go. Oh god. That's probably good. Also, blah blah blah. It's been a week since I've played, so I might be a little rusty. Had to throw the disclaimer in there. Okay. Is this thing on? Quick tune. Also, one more thing before I start playing. Um, Make sure you check out if you look up on Spotify Malta PSA, Malta PSA. It's a song that I wrote on guitar that my friend Dan from the album Interdimensional. He sings and I play guitar, and it's a really cool fucking song. So check it out if you haven't already. It's a cool tune, and buy Dan's album. He's a good friend of mine, and he's really funny and he's really cool. Okay. that sound okay? What a treat for Val. What is this? What did I miss? No one gave point. What are we talking about? What did I miss? What a treat for Val. Alright, let's do something else. Should I loop that? No. No, don't like that one. Oh! Tell me if you know this one. Might take me a second to remember. Might take me a second to remember this. Okay, there we are. See, I don't even remember it. There we go, kind of. back to work. Y'all have a great night. Yeah. All right. If you guys are enjoying this, I'm gonna do one more. This is, God, this always feels so fucking self-indulgent. And my mic is down here, that's why I keep getting down to yell. I hope you guys can hear me. Thank you for tuning in. Can't believe we're still getting, fucking viewers. So, if we still are, I'm just gonna keep playing. Smoke on the Water? Smoke on the Water is fairly simple. Look, I don't know any songs, so requests are gonna be tough, but I have a good ear, and I can figure things out pretty quick. So, Smoke on the Water. There you go, that was Smoke on the Water. Oh yeah, check this out. Look at that. Boom. This is so fucking hard to navigate, goddamn. Such a cramped little space. I'm gonna use my wah pedal. Don't trip. I'm trying. It's hard, this setup. This setup is tough, man. Name that tune. If you could only read my mind, you would know that things between us ain't right. Know your arms are open wide. You're a needle on your streets. Looking Offspring. Okay, let's end on this. Baby's getting tired. Let's end on this. A little bit of kind of reggae sort of thing. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm calling it. This was fun. I went way over time, and that's a good thing. Hey, instead of the news, you got to hear me talk, you got to hang out, you got to watch me jam. Okay, thanks everybody. That's it. I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.